Hi guys, I'm so encouraged that some people are actually watching these videos. So today I'm going to talk about fatigue and the First Nations of Australia. I can't even tell you how many times I've done this video. I'm learning as I go, obviously, and now I realise that once you take a video, just get it all out and edit it and get it up and stop trying to make it perfect and stop trying to fix things up, and because you're just going to end up stuffing it all up. Anyway, I'm exhausted, which is quite fitting because I was talking about fatigue. Fatigue for me is like it's like being under a 1.5 level gravity. I feel like I've got concrete attached to all of my extremities, and my eyelids are heavy and my breathing is heavy, and I find it hard to think coherently, let alone hold a conversation or make decisions. And it's chronic. I get this every day. It rolls in waves, so I might be good for a couple of hours and then it'll just hit me and it will take me out. I'm incredibly lucky to live in a country that supports me in my disability, and that I am not forced to try and hold down a job with this. I can't imagine trying to work under this level of fatigue. Trying to drag my ass to work would just not be a pretty sight. Anyway, so I had to tell you guys about Sunday, which was I went to Hyde Park Barracks with Debbie, one of my girls, and Hyde Park Barracks is a museum about the convicts and the first settlers in Australia, and also about the First Nation peoples. I knew most of the convict stuff. We learn about that in school, and the first settlers, none of that was really new. And I was so pleasantly surprised by the amount of stuff that was talking about the First Nation people. I know a certain amount of it. We didn't learn it in school, but I've read quite a few books, Australian novels where they talk about it, and also watched a few documentaries, so it wasn't all new to me. But I think this was the first time that the absolute horror of what happened hit me, and I could only imagine what it was like if I was sitting with my family, harvesting fish or collecting seashells or whatever, and some arsehole European came out of the bush and decided that was his beach and he was going to kill us. We have no way to fight back. I've always known the stories of the massacres, and let alone the disease that ran rampant because they'd just not been exposed to European diseases before. And then, of course, later on, the stolen generation. There is just so much damage that was caused to the First Nation people by Europeans that I can feel the weight of it. It's just almost overwhelming, and I don't know how we could ever make recompense, but at least there are people willing to try now, which is good. So I highly recommend Hyde Park Barracks. It really touched me and it really made me think. I am now exhausted, and sorry if it's really disjointed, but I'm pretty tired. See ya.
Pussycat is knocking to come in. It's quite funny. Just wait where you are. pussycat. Good girl. That's fine.